Hello, I'm Sapphire and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys and welcome to this month's fan art video. This time I've decided to pay tribute to two of my all-time favourite characters in Steven Universe and one of my favourite ships of all times, Ruby and Sapphire. In continuing in with my Masquerade series, in which I draw my favourite animation couples or couples from films and TVs together and comics and X, Y and Z, I decided to pay tribute to Ruby and Sapphire, who possibly are the sweetest couple I've ever seen in any series in my entire life. I absolutely love these two, and decided to pay tribute to one of my favourite songs from the series, which is Something Entirely New, in which Ruby and Sapphire first find out their love for each other and become the entity as we know and the fusion we know, Garnet. I love Steven Universe, and if you haven't seen my previous Steven Universe videos before, I do recommend checking them out. I've done quite a lot of Steven Universe fan art before, and there will be links it will pop up throughout the video if you do wish to check them out. And I have done a Steven Universe flower crown zine, which I do need to get more made because unfortunately I've sold out again. I love Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a huge core part of my art and my inspiration currently in this moment in time. It's a TV series of which the animation is just so astounding, and I love the fact that it has a lot of music in it and it just tugs at the heartstrings, and the story is just so beautifully done. And one of my all-time favourite ships from the series is Ruby and Sapphire. In continuation with the Masquerade series, I knew I wanted Sapphire to have this very long flowing dress and Ruby to be in more of a tuxedo, and I was trying to play tribute more to what their outfits actually look like in the show, but changing them up slightly to give it more of a fantasy feel. You will notice I do move the paper around a lot in this. This is just because when I am drawing I tend to move the paper to make it easier for me to draw on, just so that I don't end up straining my wrist and making it uncomfortable for me to draw. The stained glass window in the background is inspired by Beauty and the Beast, which the beginning part has like all the stained glass tributes in the animation beginning part there, and I kind of wanted to pay tribute to that and make it very fantasy, very ethereal, and try it through that way. There are parts of this which I really don't like, and there are parts that I really like. The parts I really do like are Ruby and Sapphire themselves. I think I really enjoy drawing them, and I can tell I can tell that I had fun drawing them, and whereas the background piece I'm not that proud of. I feel that if I reapproached it I would change Garnet's positioning slightly, make her a lot more central to the piece, and change up the way the stained glass design was. But overall this was a lot of fun to do. The song I'm mainly playing tribute to here is Something Entirely New, where they first meet each other, but the butterfly masks are inspired by the song Here Comes a Thought. And if you haven't heard these songs, I do recommend them. They are really beautiful to listen to and say so much about the relationship of Ruby and Sapphire that I'm in love with it. If you want to know what equipment I use, I always list them in the description at the bottom down below, but I will tell you I've used Cast Arts mixed media paper, my Letraset and Winsor and Newton promarkers. They are the same pen, just one's been slightly rebranded. My uniball hybrid pentel white gel pen. There has been some Winsor and Newton watercolours works in here, as well as Whsmith pencils. I didn't use any glitter this time, but I can definitely see that this piece would look really nice with like glitter accents on. I did also use a I think it's a pentel white marker, just to try and get more of a faded effect on it. But overall I am actually quite pleased with the piece. There are, as I said, aspects that I would change, but I really enjoy doing this, and I'm really enjoying this series sorry, cat. I'm really enjoying this series of being able to draw the couples with like this masquerade feel to it. I just think it's a nice way to be able to pay tribute to the characters. There are a massive list of my ships that I want to get through. I do have a few more ships in Steven Universe. I am one of the ones that does ship Lars with Sadie, just because even though they shouldn't work for each other, for me they work for each other, and I know that like Lars is terrible for Sadie, but for some reason I just can't not ship them together. I also ship a Peridot and Lapis, and I know people will hate me for that. I also ship the Yellow Pearl and Blue Pearl together, and there are like a number of different ships that I ship throughout the series as well, which are canon and non-canon, just because I really like the relationships between a lot of the characters, and it is just really fun. And I don't think any ship is a wrong ship. The only time I don't really ship is when it's an older character with a younger character, and I'm talking quite a bit of an age difference. That's ones I don't really like, but I think everyone's got a right to ship their characters if they want to. You can't really hate on people for shipping what they ship. Love is love. But I do have a backlog of a fair few masquerade characters I want to go through. I don't think I'll do a masquerade piece next month, but there will be a special one in October, which I am very excited to do. I definitely want to do Bubbeline, and that one's quite exciting for me to do because I really like the idea of contrasting colour schemes, and this is why I think I like Ruby and Sapphire so much, because the contrasting colours, the red with the blue, it sings to me, and I just really like the idea of like completely different colour schemes together. And obviously the answer is one of my all-time favourite Steven Universe episodes. That and Giant Woman, and of course Jailbreak. There's quite a lot of favourite episodes out there that I do enjoy, but I do hope you guys like this, and if you guys have any of your favourite ships from Steven Universe, feel free to comment them down below. Ruby and Sapphire, your favourite OTP from Steven Universe, or do you have OTPs that you just can't imagine your life without? Is what we love about fandoms is the freedom to love and appreciate the characters, and just be happy for who they are. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below about your favourite ships in Steven Universe, or other masquerade ships you'd like to see me do. I do write a lot of them down actually, and I am planning to do a lot of different ones. So here's a few close ups of the final piece, just so you get a general look of all of them. But I really love these two together, and they are my precious little amazing. I just love them. I love them so much. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Maybe like, comment and subscribe. Next week is challenge week, so let's stay tuned to see what challenge we're doing next week. Hope you guys have a lot of fun. Keep drawing, and as always folks, stay creative.